What is that? Oh, no, no, no. Not today. No, 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 no. 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 Make the llama. Make the llama. Make the llama. Llama, llama. Make the llama. Fine. I'll make it.
But before I get started, we're gonna need a plan. And here's a long list of everything we need to do to get this llama built, starting with getting supplies. So I head to the store and grab foam, crepe paper, a table cover, and most importantly, these. And this is gonna be our legs, and this is essentially how we are going to scale this thing up. Next, I sit down and make a sketch of the llama in Illustrator. And now that we're done with this, I'm pretty confident we can get this done in no time. But boy, was I wrong.
I am exhausted. I've been working on this project for over a month. We still need to finish this thing.
With all my supplies in hand, let's start with the foundation. I measure everything and make my first cuts for the main body.
Yay. I'm gonna take one of these side pieces and we're gonna make that the bottom. Then we're gonna glue on sides.
And I ran out of glue.
So went on Amazon, they have a same day thing. So that gives us a couple hours. Good news here is we can go chill for a little bit in the backyard with the doggos. Wow, what a stretch. Nicely done. Got it. It came late, but whatever, we're here. Let's open this bad boy up. Wow, this is the fanciest glue gun I've ever seen in my life. What did I buy? What is this? Oh my God, this thing is insane. You know you're in deep when you are getting excited about freaking glue guns.
Once I started gluing the sides, I realized just how huge this thing was gonna be.
Now that I have these two pieces on, I am realizing the sheer girth that this llama is going to have. And I'm gonna need to buy some more crepe paper for sure.
So I glued the rest of the sides on and...
All right. Got everything trimmed, and now it is time to put the top piece on. So to do that, we can take our glue and just kind of go around here. All right, here we go. I will say, I think that's a number one victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite about to get down. All right, we are locked in. Now it is time to add the legs. Plop. Look at that. Oh, I'm freaking stoked.
With the base done, it's time to start something a little more tricky. Using a guide I made, I draw out the side of the head and cut it out.
We have a llama base, and now we have one half of the llama head. I think we're doing a good job so far. And now, for a magic trick. I am going to magically turn this into boom. We've got both halves now. Now is the hard part that I've kind of been dreading. I don't totally know what I'm doing here because we need to make these go from 2D to 3D.
And to do that, I used some scrap from earlier cuts and took some inspiration from car exhaust welding.
Here's my thought. I have this piece, it's perfectly sized, but obviously if you use just one of these and you try to bend it, it just snaps. To fix that issue, I am going to cut a bunch of little slits. And let's test it on this little piece first. We'll do a slit every 1 inch. The slits are cut, moment of truth. Okay, so it snapped, but I think that works because this side is not cut. Oh my God. Yeah! That's actually perfect. Wait, look. Oh, it's money. Yes. Okay, sick. Okay.
Even with a successful test, I was still a little unsure of how it would go on an actual piece. But there's only one way to find out.
It's just incredible. Okay.
So I glue that one down and keep going until it was time to put the top on.
Are you serious right now, bro?
That should be good for the start. Get this on there. Burning my hands on the glue. Freaking spider web of freaking hot glue. All done.
During this whole process, I've been 3D printing a bunch of little props to go inside.
First things first, we got, of course, some mats. We got a brick, we got a little tiny metal thing, and then a wood, a med kit. This thing is really cool. I'm excited about this. And last but certainly not least, mini shields. So we got to figure out what we want to put in this, like liquid or maybe resin or something could work. And yeah, we don't want to leave this looking like this. So I think it's time to start prepping for paint.
I spray them all with filler primer, paint on some base colors, and finally add in some details to make them look a lot more real.
With those things drying, it's time for me to work with something I've never used before. So let's get back downstairs and get to it.
I start by gluing pieces together and then sketch out where I need to cut.
I think that'll work. All right, so we've got the foam knife here. I've never used one of these before, so this should be a learning experience. Oh, this is the most satisfying thing I've ever used in my life. This is so satisfying. I wish you could hear the sizzle noise it does.
Now that the pieces are cut, I add on some more foam on top to build dimension. I do a similar process with the side of the head to help give it a little bit more extra shape. It's been a few days, but now it's time to add some details to the saddle.
Ow. We want it to be a little bit messy. So we're just gonna cover this in hot glue. Then we do it again.
Now that we finished the construction of the head and body, I need some paint for the next steps, so I went to Lowe's and grabbed a few different colors.
So here's our 4 colors that we picked up. We got this pink, this purple, this like teal, and a blue. All of this work that we did to make this kind of curved, right? There's all these little holes. So if we just paint this, that's gonna show up and it's not gonna look very good. So we need to somehow smooth that out. Well, if you remember from the very start of the video, we went to the craft store and I bought a bunch of stuff, including this table cover. We're just gonna basically do a thin layer over all of this. If this is over it, it's going to fill in those cracks so that when we paint, it will all be the same color, it will all be even. And then after a while, you will have this. So this one really turned out good. So now I think we start spray painting. Ta-da! It looks okay, right? I mean, it's not amazing, but it is just a base spray paint. But that means that we are ready for crepe paper.
And boy, this was a process. I started out with just a test piece that I measured out and cut a slit 1 inch apart all the way down the streamer.
Ta-da.
And then to adhere it to the surface, my plan was to use Mod Podge, which is like a glue or sealant, and then just brush on a thin layer in a line and stick it on there.
I'm just gonna start from the middle. And that's not sticking. Maybe a little bit thicker. Maybe a little bit thicker. There we go. I was wrong. It needs to be thick. Extra thick. Look at that. Oh, it looks so sick. Oh my God, it's just, I'm so happy. I have a newfound jolt of energy with this project. Oh, it's gonna be sick. Okay, back to work. And we will see you in a little bit. When Bai's done? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Now, I've been covering myself in crepe paper for the last, I don't even know. It's been a couple of days. But let's show you where we're at. Oh, yeah. Take a look at this thing. The top, there's some weird stuff going on from the glue, but all of the sides and everything look pretty spot on. So I'm really, really excited about that. But before we do that, I think we gotta cover up the head. Let's do another magic trick. Boom. I never want to see another piece of crepe paper ever again. This took me like 5 days, 7 days. It's been a really long time to do all the crepe paper over everything. Let me put this down. And I am exhausted, but we still need to finish this thing. And I've been working on this project for over a month and it's time to finish it. So the original plan, we gotta throw it out the window. All of these little straps that we did, they're just not gonna look right. So I went ahead and I bought some foam. And this is super flexible. It's not super thick, but it's very malleable, and it's just going to give us a surface that looks a lot better than that. Bruh. What we're gonna do is we're gonna cut this into strips and then just basically lay those strips like straps. So we got the straps down and we got the eyes on, and I also added these little nostrils, which I think really help out a ton. But now the next thing that we need to work on is the saddle. There you have it. I also added like a little bit of weathering and stuff. All right, so now that we've got these side panels done, we got to put them onto the llama, and then I've figured out a little bit of a problem. I have been making the items to go inside. However, I got a little too excited about all of this that I forgot about a way to get them inside. So my thought is that we're gonna cut in like right in here, make a nice sizable hole. It might not be the end of the world, but it does make me very nervous. Alrighty, I mean, I think we just go for it. Oh my God, there's probably a better way to do this. Hey! Boom. I think that looks pretty good. And you can open it up, take this off, and put the stuff inside. Oh, all right. What a project. It's been over a month long in the making. Feels good to finally be done. I can finally freaking relax. And wait a second, what is that? Oh my God, whoa! Whoa. What is this place? Where am I? Wait, is that a llama? There's no way, dude. What on earth? I wonder what's inside.